For the three of you sitting in the back of the classroom, this video is interactive. It's like Adibu. Why is that part so important, you may ask? Just to get a big fart on my face. There's no meaning to life. I believe in self-sabotage. Hello, fans of Mad Marks. Got in here, as always, to serve you some serious content. For the three of you sitting in the back of the classroom, I'm working on an indie 3D animated web series, inspired by South Park, Dr. Slump and many crazy stuff. So, if you hated school because it was full of people acting like they're good men while they were actual son of bitches, you're welcome, my show is waiting for you. You remember when I said I want to find balance between beauty and speed? Well, the past 2 weeks or so were actually quite unbalanced in favor of cosmetic. While trying to make a diorama type of scene, it appeared to me that some models needed help. So yeah, I kinda revamped some of them, such as Joris, Tarbek, Megabon, Catgirl. Yes, get familiar with them. They'll live in your heart when I'll... Haha, screamers never get old. I do find the new or revamped models to be more appealing. But sometimes I think to myself, why are they so simple? They don't really have a color scheme, they don't have anything that makes them outstand. Take a look at the 4 boys from South Park. They are recognizable from miles away. So I might just do some testing, maybe find a color palette for each of the main cast. But, on the other hand, the way they all wear black or grey kind of echoes with this attire. Sometimes people have ambiguous morale, and there's a reason for that. We're all victims of the system. Just like in South Park, no one is above, no one is below. They all suck. So do you, so do I. And that's bad actually. We must do better. That's why I do that 3D web series, so we... complete that phrase yourself. This video is interactive. It's like Adibu. One last word for part 1. If you watch the previous videos of the playlist, you might remember that. This map was a work in progress, I mean, like everything else here, but I sort of ditched it to work on something else. So, of course, I wanted to finish it, but when I came back to it, I got struck like the archers of Pulpudeva. I don't know anything about the history of Pulpudeva, but let's pretend. What hit me in the face was, not only I must finish the set buildings, but also I have to redo the part with Joris and Tarbek riding that bike, because of the character's model update. And yes, this very scene will be part of the final product. So take your time, breathe and enjoy that preview! Why is that part so important, you may ask? Well, it's simple. I can say I understand how to make the character's mouths, but I have a big problem. I just cannot figure out for the love of me how to attach the mouth to the main rig on the first try. So I keep on doing stuff back and forth like parenting and parenting, but then when it's supposed to work, the mouth teleports. Or it sticks to the model and deforms. Makes me feel like it's finally good, but then I test it by moving my character's head just to get a big fart on my face. It's still not good. So I redo everything in a different order this time. Sometimes I spend half an hour on that shit. And ultimately it works, but I don't know why and how it works. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'm not touching it anymore. Blender is like human relationship. Sometimes you create links, sometimes you break it. Most times you don't understand why and how it does happen. Reason is like totally out of the equation. And that's why it's so funny! Let's appreciate it. Talking about enjoying your time. You like spending time in here? You like spending time with an obscure artist? Well, that's good news. I have decided from now on that I'll post process videos every week instead of every 2 weeks. I don't have a clear reason why yet. I think this way we'll be able to have more in-depth look at the process itself, or maybe it's just an excuse to experiment on absurd humor. Additionally, I wanted to rewatch Kitano Takeshi's movies. If you know him, you already know what I'm talking about. This guy mastered dark humor. So I think mixing South Park's own dark humor, Dr. Slam poo-poo humor, and Kitano's own dark humor might result in something really disgusting. And that's why we're here. We love mediocrity. I'm joking. If you want to prove I'm joking, go watch that video I made about my favorite contemporary and mostly non-mainstream Japanese painters. This video has all the answers. Does it have an answer for the meaning of life? No. And you should not look for it. There's no meaning to life. Those who want you to look for one or simply believe there is don't care about you. They just want to take your money. We're here, and that's all what matters. And anyone or anything trying to take the good side out of you or your life is an enemy of humanity. I swear on Hachiman, I love poo-poo humor, but that poo-poo humor better have strong values. Stick with me until the end if you want your Goten TV program. As you guys really enjoyed that video I made about my beloved Japanese painters, I've decided to do some more. I don't know exactly when I will upload it, but it's going to be before the next process video, which is... And take notes, because there is going to be a test the 31st of October 2025. Ooh. Scary. Bad grades will be sent to retention. Okay, I'm joking. I don't believe in punishment. I believe in self-sabotage. But anyway, I'm not going to ask you to like and subscribe. I'm giving you a rendezvous instead. You're the one who must decide for yourself. Okay, you already had your screamer, so... As my mid-school French literature teacher would say... Wait, actually I never had French literature class in mid-school, but I did in high school. But still, he would... No, she would say, it's 2025 and 2025 is the year Black Ops 2 foresaw everything. Yeah, if you were here 3000 years ago, you should remember Black Ops 2 happens in 2025. By the way, did no one notice I put 2 on my previous process video thumbnail instead of 3? I noticed way too late, but that's alright I guess. Ha, see ya!